Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you all back to another series, a new series at long last. Yes, Origin, if I'm saying that correctly. I recently saw a comic dub on YouTube. Insert video here, and I just looked at it and I thought, I know that game. I've played that game. I own that game. I never finished that game. And that's where we are right now. So this is quite an old game, quite honestly. So we can play as either Yucia, the axe-wielding fighter, or Hugo, the energy-firing mage. Well, the comic dub was all about her, so clearly I need to pick you. And we'll go with normal difficulty. Once upon a time, lost within the tides of history, there existed a great legend. Okay. It's a very nice looking... It was called Ys. It's Ys, is it? Ys origin. It was a paradise granted imaginable glory and prosperity under the auspices of its twin goddesses and its great 6 priests. Therein, the pride of the goddess was an object known as the Black Pearl, through which all of the people of the land received innumerable blessings. Okay. Among these blessings was the power of magic, which allowed the enacting of miracles, and this power was often augmented by a silver metal called claria. With the glory of these miracles at the disposal, the people of Ys believed their radiant prosperity would shine on forever. Then one day, disaster struck, as it always does to these arrogant people. Without warning, hordes of demons attacked. Ys was under attack. In the brink of an eye, the demons had completely overrun the land. The people were driven to seek shelter in Solomon's shrine, where the goddesses dwelled. Though many feared these were the end times, the goddesses and the 6 priests were able to use the power of the Black Pearl to raise Solomon's shrine into the heavens, away from the chaos. When you can't handle your problems, just fucking run away from them, apparently. It took a little time for the demons to react, however. A great tower was erected and winged creatures came soaring through the sky. The crisis that wrought havoc upon the land had begun ascending for a second round in the air. Okay. And amidst this hellish turmoil came a startling discovery that would rock the very foundation of Ys. The twin goddesses, who had always served as cornerstones of order, were nowhere to be found. With the situation looking grim, the 6 priests decided to take matters into their own hands. Choosing from amongst the best of the best, a search party of knights and sorcerers was formed. Okay. These elite were dispatched back down to the surface in hopes of finding the missing deities before all was lost. Pretty simple premise. We're gonna be a hero that saves the goddess from evil demons. Classic storytelling right there. How many other tropes are we going to work with then? Oh. Oh. You can just see the JRPG in this now, can't you? This reminds me of my old days of my youth, this right now. This reminds me of when I played Attilia Iris and such like. This heavily reminds me of when I played games like Attilia Iris. And the Attilia series has gone beyond Iris now. It's got other names now. God, I regret this. This is making me feel old. Oh. Right, we get it. We got to ascend the tower. And find the goddesses before all is lost. I'm guessing those are the 6 priests. Teleport down to the surface where everything is now lava and ash. Good times. I have no idea how long this game is, so this might be a 50-part series or something. For all I know. You'd better get strapped in, boys and girls. There's evil demons to destroy and goddesses to save. Ah, okay. So that was a teleport with us all in it. And they basically said, nope! Yoink! Pop! Pop goes the bubble and everyone splits off in their own direction. My whole life, I've never been able to use magic. But I made a promise long ago. I promised I would become a knight. I told myself I would guard those two with my life, just as my dad did. Please, Dad, watch over me. Aww. I swear I'll become a holy knight and keep Our Lady's wreath and Fina from harm. Well. Oof. Oof. Oof! Where am I? Let's see. Ow! My butt! I feel I hit it. Okay, focus. I joined up with the search party heading down to the surface. And then what? I remember there was a sudden impact, like we hit something, or something hit us. Wait, is that... It's a tree! What's so special? It's a tree. Rhoda Tree, the elder brother. What? It is! It's really you! Rhoda Tree! You survived!
You finally awoken. You seem familiar to me. A friend of the goddesses, are you not?
I am! My name's Unsia Tova.
Yes, I remember now. You are Priest Tova's granddaughter.
Well, yes, I am, but I don't really take after him all that much. I can't even use magic. You're the elder Rhoda Tree, right? How's your younger brother? Is he alright?
Yes, he's fine. In fact, he's been my whole conversation partner this whole time. It was starting to get rather boring down here. I mean, I'm a tree. We don't exactly have much to talk about. I mean, I can look at one direction, he looks at another, we share our messages through our roots, and yada yada yada.
Ha! I'll bet! You're always quite the chatterbox.
I must admit, when the shrine ascended, I found myself worrying about you two, but I'm really glad you're both okay.
The goddesses gave us life, and they maintain our lives as well. These noxious fumes will not sever our bonds with them so easily. But you, a Tovar. When was it I beheld a man with one companion in tow surrounded by a horde of demons? Am I correct in assuming that he too was of the Tovar lineage?
Yeah, that was my dad. He stayed behind on the surface and bought us some time to raise Solomon's shrine. My grandpa says he couldn't have survived down here.
I felt his essence disappear into the miasma, which is not to say I witnessed his death, but I can hardly doubt his fate.
So I guess Grandpa was right. Well, then I guess the book is closed on him, so it's his daughter's time to shine.
Oh, do you seek something from this ruined land, then?
Yes, we've come down to the surface in search of our ladies Ray and Frina. A few days ago, the two of them vanished from the shrine, and no one's seen or heard of them from them since.
I did catch sight of the goddesses. It was perhaps 3 days ago.
You saw them? So Father Shion was right. They really did come to the surface. Did you see where they went?
You see that tower at the foot of Mount Precious? That horrifying tower built to bridge this ruined land with Solomon's shrine up above. If it wasn't obvious, that's where you're going. Though it is weak, I sense the presence of both goddesses in that place.
What? They're in the tower? Why didn't you stop them?
They sought the power of the tower of their own volition. I saw no reason to intervene. After all, I'm just a tree. What do you think I can do? Wave my branches a little bit?
But you know what that tower represents.
Wait, they are not alone. I sense others in and around the perimeter. Your companions, I believe. Yes.
Huh? Which companions? Who's over there?
So, will you go to them?
I will. I need to meet up with the others right away so we can bring our stray goddesses back home.
You must be such a dangerous plan. No outside world. I'm dying. Help.
Rhoda, speak to me. Say something. Guess the gases are starting to flare up. With no magic of my own to fall back on, I'm afraid I just can't hear your voice anymore, old friend. Lady Ray, Lady Thena.
Finally, she's gone.
Wow, that's a big boulder.
Yeah, this is definitely a ruined land, so it's very weird seeing a twee. I don't know why I even call them twees. It's clearly trees. I don't know why I do that. So I'm seeing about 50 floors right here, so I'm clearly that's how far we need to go up this tower or something like that, right? I'm guessing.
The tower entrance. ...
This doesn't feel right. Shouldn't there be more demons guarding the entrance?
Not if they're dead. Shion, I suppose we should have expected this, considering where we are. If only we had some of the others with us, we'd be on more even footing.
We'll put up a barrier to try and hold it for as long as possible. That should buy you some time to take out the demons on that side. Fewer demons means better odds, right?
If I must take arms, then so be it. Pincer attack!
Ah, aren't you? Apprentice Knight Usia Tovar, at your service.
Much obliged. Do what you can with these beasts, if you'd please.
We'll take care of the demons in the room's vicinity. Understood. Dino, Ilola, come. Yes, Father. Right away. Sure, you go one-on-one. I'll just go 3v1. Sure. You rotten creatures have turned all our lives upside down and taken my dad away from me. So don't expect me to hold back. Okay. So I'm seeing a lot of key buttons here, but I'm using a controller. Let's have some fun. There we go. X to attack, circle to jump. And boost mode. What is boost mode? How is it used? When Usia's boost gauge reaches 100%, press the boost key. Activate boost. Skills cost half as much MP and pack a greater punch. And I only take half as much damage. Aha! That's the triangle button! Come at me! I am a knight! I am the most powerful person you will ever come across! Now, if you don't mind me asking, how do I experience the menu so I can actually, you know, edit the sound settings? Huh. Nicely done. Father Superior, and you two are, guess there wasn't much time for introductions, now was there? I'm Dino, an acolyte of Solomon Shrine. And I'm his colleague, Ilola. I'm Usia, Tovar. It's nice to meet you both. Tovar? Any relation to Commander Saul Tovar? Oh, yes, I'm his daughter. You live up to your heritage, then. Your fighting style is gallant and graceful. Were I to wield a battle axe of that size, well, suffice to say I'd have a hard time keeping my balance, let alone hitting anything. Well, you see, I can't use magic, so my strength is really all I have. Ah, I see. This young lady was kind enough to volunteer her services in search of our runaway deities, so I just suggest we put forth our best effort to find them, for their sakes, for ours, and for the commander's as well. Father Superior, thank you so much. But where are the other knights, and the sorcerers, aren't they with you? I'm afraid not. Just as the surface came in our sight, our transport spell was disrupted by some outside force, intentionally as best as I can tell. Was that the impact I felt then? It was, and whatever hit us, it blocked out all ability to control the transport, resulting in the breakdown of the entire enchantment. We were scattered in all directions and hurled down to the surface quite unceremoniously, though it could have been much worse. Were it not for our individual barriers, the fall alone surely would have been fatal. Whatever force knocked us from the sky originated from this tower, so we've come to determine who's responsible, and for what reason. That doesn't explain why you're here, though, Lucia, and alone, no less. Well, about that. Lucia recounted our conversation with the Rhoda Tree regarding the whereabouts of the goddesses. Could that be really true? Why would they come to such a dreadful place? I can't even begin to imagine. Father, we must find them at once. Indeed, there is no time. Sadly, even with our powers pooled, our fighting skills are no match for the denizens of this wicked place. We need to reassemble the search party before we can begin in earnest. Of course, you're absolutely right. May I entrust this task to you, Dino? Yes, Father. Thank you. Using the Rhoda trees as a base, I'll search the area via transport spell and round everyone up I can find. Alright then. As for you, young lady. Yes, Father Superior? There is no guarantee that a situation similar to the one we've just experienced won't reoccur. I'd like for you to remain here with us until the rest of our party arrives, keeping a watchful eye for any more uninvited guests. Oh, okay. Is something wrong? Well, I was kind of hoping you might let me do a little recon. Just in the immediate area, of course, not too far away or anything. I'd like to get in some combat training, so I don't let my guard down if the situation gets critical. I mean, I'm just an apprentice knight, and with no magic ability whatsoever. Well, I'm just kind of worried I'll get in the way, you know?
Admittedly, your reasoning is sound, but Why am I laughing? Admittedly, your reasoning is sound, but I would be remiss to blindly offer consent knowing the risks.
Well, you need to learn more about this tower anyway. We need to learn more about this tower anyway, don't we? I mean, we barely know anything about it. Come on, please. I'm up to it. I know I am.
Very well. I shall personally explain the situation to Sir Galleon upon his arrival.
Seriously? Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
There is one condition, however. I must insist that you take this with you. Wow, a crystal! I feel so special.
What's this?
Come over here, please. I'll show you. Ah, the save point. I understand.
It's a statue of a monster. How twisted.
Just watch. The crystal's power purified the demon statue.
Wow, just like that. It's a goddess statue, but how?
The best way to explain it would be to say that it's been returned to its original natural form. When East descended, several goddess statues were left behind on the surface. It seems the demons must have found one, brought it here, and changed it, though to what end I cannot say.
Oh. Lady Ray, Lady Fina, I'm sorry I said you were twisted. I didn't recognize you like that.
I think it's safe to assume that other goddess statues have been brought here as well, and have likely met a similar fate. Thus, the crystal, if you're to scout the tower, you may well encounter the other statues and purify them, just like I did this one.
Alright, sounds easy enough. It's kind of like a portable blessing.
Ah, but that's not all. It has another function as well. It can magically transport you to any purified goddess statue within the tower in the blink of an eye. The object itself is enchanted with this ability, so no magic will be required on your part.
Sounds like a lifesaver. Thank you again, Father Superior, for your blessing and for this crystal as well. Usia, I'd like for you to take this with you as well.
Received a Leah shell.
A shell? Another magical item. In this case, it serves as a communication device, allowing us to speak with one another across any distance. No matter where you may be, just talk into the shell. Unless I'm somehow indisposed, I'll hear you. If you should find yourself in need of any assistance, please don't hesitate to make use of it.
Ah! The cheat sheet for if we get stuck on a puzzle. I get it.
Neat, thanks a bunch. I'll take good care of it. But, before I go, Father Superior, Sister Ilola? Yes, is there something else you need? I know I just kind of stubbornly forced my way into the search party, and now I've actually managed to convince you to let me go off on my own. So, I just wanted to say, I won't let you down, I promise. Thank you for being so accommodating. I may not ever be as great a knight as my dad was, but I'll do everything in my power to find our goddesses. You can count on me. I hope you'll be able to count on us too. We're all in this together, you know.
We'll be right here if you need us. Do not hesitate to return for any reason. May the goddesses guide your path. Please, don't forget, if the situation becomes dire, use the power of the crystal. Let it bring you back to safety.
I will, and may the goddesses guide your path as well.
Cool! Save the game, and then press all the buttons to find the menu. R3. Interesting choice. Well then, let's go exploring the tower. Never know what we might see. This is like an old-fashioned Metrovania, which is kind of nice. But it's also 3D as well. I remember actually getting to at least the first boss when I played this game originally. Although I cannot say for certain how far that is. Or what. Level up! Booyah! And I'm guessing that fixed the chest. Nice. What's the chest got inside? Acquired Seritin Panate. All these JRPGs kind of just have the same name, don't they? A potion made from the much-loved blue flower. Raises maximum HP. Oh. Let's just keep going and figure out what we might find around here. Ah! Another chest for my glorious greediness! I imagine this is gonna be quite basic until we at least learn some skills. But this is also assuming we do have any skills to learn. Because, you know, we can't use magic. That looks special and important. This looks like one of the holy artifacts of Ys. But why would the demons have it? Because if we left it behind, of course they're gonna steal it. Syrian Flabellum. A surge of power burst forth from the artifact. User has been granted use of the whirlwind skill. Activating skills will launch various special attacks. Activate the selected skill with the skill key. I'll figure out which one that is. Exploiting weaknesses. Some enemies are invulnerable to most attacks, but crumble under the might of certain skills. Uria's whirlwind turns into a deadly glide. Usia can move freely while in whirlwind form and is dangerous to touch. Gliding. By activating the whirlwind during the jump, you can glide through the air, greatly increasing the distance covered. After obtaining at least one emerald, press and hold the skill key for several seconds to charge, then release and let go.
Whoa, I had no idea so much power. There was so much power in this thing. It's not really magic like Sorcerer's Cast, but it's sure close enough for me. I'll get it whatever I can get.
Cool. Ah, that's the square key. Well then. I never know what to say during these moments of just sheer mass murder. You know? Well, key thing, what does this do? Ah! You create a jumping platform, which I am now going to spend probably the next 20 minutes trying to get over. Aren't I? Or I can do it first time, like a badass! Everything can die. Good times. Good times. We're boosting up fast and strong. Now, what's with this weird-looking place? It's locked up tight. It won't open without a key. Fair. Then let's find a key. I remember this game had a boss which you're meant to lose against.
What's happening?
I got teleported somewhere.
Where am I? It looks like a different room entirely. I guess that weird magic circle thing must have teleported me here. That's a pretty sophisticated trap for a bunch of demons.
The crystal's power has purified the demon statue. Right. And where have I ended up? You may not be able to use magic, little Lucia. But who cares? Mages are squishy. If you can get in melee combat with a mage, it's dead. That's the rule of any magic. And I'm pretty sure I'm already like level 5 or something. Get out of my way. You're not wanted. You're nothing. You're just a random mob grunt. You're nothing special. I don't care if you are a mage. An old classic beat-em-up Metrovania. It's quite interesting to see. Just because I'm quite interested,
about where we're gonna end up going. Or where I can find a map. So I can figure out where the hell I'm going. Although you can definitely tell the age of this game. Like, to put it into perspective, I think the version of the game that I'm playing right now is like a remake. But at the same time, the last time I played it was 2015, so that means this remake, potentially, I'm not sure if it's a remake, is at least 7 years old. In fact, maybe I should just look up how old this game is entirely. Insert how old this game is entirely right here, future me. Yes, this is a Metrovania game in the sense that the enemies reset after we leave the room. Ooh, look at that, a chest. I left a chest in here, how dare I? Press the button. That rises up, giving me access to the chest. The puzzles are simple at the moment, but it's the very beginning of the game, so what do you expect? I'm sure the puzzles will get very hard towards the end. Either that or my youth is just more stupid than I think he is. Acquired a Rhoda fruit. Wrong button, me. A delicious fruit from one of the 2 Rhoda trees. Favorite fruit of the sacred animals known as roos. Where are we, Australia? Well, I mean, if everything's gone to hell outside, it honestly looks like Australia. Hell, maybe nothing's actually changed all that much, and the outside is just like what it normally looks like. Yeah, that sounds like Australia. Man, I wonder how many people I can offend in one video. What about this chest? Acquired an emerald. Ooh. Whirlwind power increased. There are Pacific jewels associated with the 3 artifacts of Ys. With each jewel acquired, the corresponding skill becomes more powerful. With even a single jewel collected, the appropriate skill can now be charged. Additional jewels increase the rate of MP recovery and provide an additional overall increase in power. Yeah, that upgrade's pretty decent. Charge spin! I feel like this is a boss room. Oh no, we're ascending the tower right now. Ooh. And we get to see Australia in its great glory. Everything on fire. Sounds about right. Acquired Blue Moon Crest. What? Strange. If you're a demon, then why don't I feel threatened by you? I actually think you're kind of adorable. Are you one of the roos, maybe? My grandpa told me about you little guys. Said the vapors outside transformed you into demons. But demon or no, you are just too cute. I'm gonna eat your soul. I'm gonna eat your soul and I wanna kill you. Ha ha. You're gonna make a tasty snack, aren't you, little girl? I'm not really trained for this. I don't have any idea what you're saying at all. If someone from House Gemma was here, maybe they'd be able to communicate, but I wouldn't even know where to begin. I'm gonna destroy your family and everyone you know, and you're gonna make me cry until I don't... I don't know how to continue that. I'm gonna make you bleed. I'm gonna make you cry, and everyone you know will suffer. Ha 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 ha! I'm sorry, I just don't understand. Health Torva has a proud legacy, but I'm afraid demon linguistics just aren't a part of it. Wait, are you hungry? Is that it? I'm hungry for your soul, little girl. You will feed it to me, won't you?
Yeah, that's definitely a kangaroo of some form.
I'll take that as a yes. Come to think of it, I might just have some food for you.
Have a rhoda fruit.
Okay, you have been saved. I will accept this instead of your soul. Maybe you will become the great subject for my ascendants. Yes, you shall become my second-in-command for when I take over the world. Whoa, is that a piece of cereal?
Yuna's axe has been strengthened.
Are you happy now? Go, my champion, and destroy everything so that I may reign supreme! That's amazing! I never knew you little guys were so talented. You should not underestimate me. I will show you the meaning of pain. What if you prove to be dissatisfactory of my blessing? Thank you so much!
Well, I don't know where else to go from here. Other than apparently clicking that button by accident once again. Let's try using the crystal and seeing what we find.
So this is floor 4.
Interesting. And oh, that's what I needed the blue moon crest for. Oh, I didn't even do that on purpose. I didn't even know where the hell I was going, apparently. Alright, well, into the pit! You gotta love this girl's knees. Huh? I think we lost him.
Annoying little runt. How the hell can he evade us for this long? Doesn't he ever get tired? There's no way he could have gone much farther. I say we keep looking.
Sorry, but I've lost what little interest I had. There's no glory in catching a sorcerer who'd rather run for cover than stand and fight. He's clearly not a worthy opponent.
Man, you need to lighten up. It's the thrill of the hunt, you know. Excuse me? I'm sorry to interrupt, but you're not from the search party, are you? If not, then you might want to get out of here. This tower's a pretty dangerous place. Is this girl for real? This is too funny. Just look at her. Look at her clothes and that dumb expression on her face. She's a total hick. I'm a what now?
Identify yourself, little girl. Are you a friend of that sorceress?
What sorcerer? I'm Yusia of Tovar, apprentice to the Holy Knights of Ys.
Yusia Tovar?
Huh. So they've got a little crap like you working in the service to the goddesses, do they? Guess they must be really hurting for help up there. Okay, I told you my name. How about you return the favor? If you've been on the surface this whole time, I guess that means you've missed your chance to take refuge in the shrine.
Man, I heard the people of Ys were a bit on the simple side, but this is just sad.
Yeah, it's no fun. It's no fun when they come right up to you and practically beg you to kill them. There's no sport in it, you know. Hey, maybe we should try out one of those demon familiars that Zava let us use.
Suit yourself.
I have no idea what's going on right now. What are you two talking about?
Capture the goddesses and kill any interlopers. Those are our orders.
The goddesses? Do you mean Lady Ray and Lady Fina? Seriously, who the hell are you? And what are you doing here? Heh, that's enough chatter out of you, hick girl. Coming to this tower will be the last mistake you ever made. A demon? Have fun.
Boss battle time! Here! Just run from the bats.
interesting. You can't transform. While... we can't hurt you while you're transformed. Simple enough. Alright. I'm on half HP, and so are you, demon. Why are you split up like the way you are? Oh my god, you became two different demons? Alright, one demon at a time. I can do this. I can no longer do this. Ha-ha! Screw you, demon! I am the Parafox Archangel, and I am awesome! First try. Oh, yeah.
Phew, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. But who in the world were those two? And why would they be hanging around demons? Plus, why would they want to capture Lady Ray and Lady Fina?
Well, these are questions which we know no answer to. So into the pit. Ooh, for chests. Acquired a bronze key. Okay. And acquired a mask of eyes. Alright, I have a burst ability. I keep pressing triangle for my whatchamacallit menu. Hidden mask allows the object to see hidden passages and objects, but hides living creatures. So I cannot see enemies, but... I can see other things. The thing is, I don't know where I can find other things. Oh wow, I'm just annihilating the things around here now. I don't even need to see them, apparently. And this is for the bronze key. Okay. I may be blind, but I don't need to use my eyes to see your pathetic asses. Ow. Okay, I might be mistaken. Maybe I need to go with, maybe I should just go with I'm a blind entire run. I don't know. Oh, so you're not even giving me a choice. I have to get teleported in that situation. So what supposed secret passages might I be missing? If this thing reveals secret passages. That is the question. And there does not appear to be a good answer. Still... I suppose there's kind of no harm in just saying, screw it, I'm blind. I mean, maybe there weren't any secret passages up to this point. Well, let's go through the door and see what things we can find using this mask of eyes. I'm going to take it off for now. Mostly because I don't trust the bats. Ah, but now is when I need to use the mask. to be able to see that. Ha-ha! So it's very obvious where the hidden passages are then. Hey, I know you. You're Lucia Tova, right? Huh? Who's there? Where are you? Calm down. Just take off the mask. Lucia removed the mask of eyes from her face. Oh, I recognize you from the search party. Bespeckled youth. Same. And let me tell you, it's a relief to find a friendly face here. I'm Rico Gemma, part of the Sorcerer Continent. Contingent. It's nice to meet you. Oh, okay, you must be the priest Gemma's grandson, right? How did you wind up in a place like this? Well, when I came to, I found myself slumped in a heap right outside this tower. I figured I'd take a peek inside, and when I did, I caught a glimpse of some people heading up the stairs. Naturally, I assumed they were part of the search party, so I followed them, but it turned out to be a bad idea. Ow. Oh no, are you hurt? Yeah, but there's no need to worry. I cast some healing magic on it, so I'm just waiting here for the wound to close. I can't really walk on this leg until it does, though. Well, at least it's not incurable, I guess. And at least you have good cover until it does heal. So, those people you saw, did they turn out to be a couple of thugs? Like a really muscly man and a woman with all kinds of tattoos? How did you know? I had a run-in with them myself. Oh my, I'm glad you managed to get away then. When I caught up with them, they taunted me. Then they summoned some kind of big demon that chased me all over the tower. Sounds like we both had similar experiences. I can't imagine how a human being would be able to exercise that kind of control over demons, though. I don't know, but there's one thing's for sure. We've got to watch our backs in here. Those two clearly aren't messing around. Crap, you're right. This could be really bad. Huh? What do you mean? Before they ran off, they were talking about trying to capture Lady Ray and Lady Fina. What? I don't understand.
You explained the situation to Rico, beginning with the information given to her by the Rhoda tree.
Every detail you just told me makes me more nervous than the last. If the goddesses truly are in this tower, then someone is clearly targeting them. We have to hurry and find them before— Ah! There's a lot I still don't get, but I have to admit, I have a pretty bad feeling about pretty much all of this. So far, the demons on these lower floors haven't posed much of a challenge, so I think I just need to push a bit farther. I wish I could join you, but I need to stay here and rest until my leg heals. I'd be no good in a fight as I am. There is something I think you should have, though. It might help you overcome some of the obstacles you'll face here. Received a blue necklace. Thanks. It's jewelry. What's this? A necklace! It just told us! It's a protective talisman, handed down from generation to generation in House Gemma. It has the power to weaken the pull of wicked magic, so it might help you overcome any traps our enemies have set. Ah, that does sound helpful, thanks. Take care, Lucia. Remember to watch your back. I guess now I just keep my demon bat murder up. You gotta make sure in a Metrovania like this, you kill every single goddamn thing you find. Otherwise, you might lose out on precious experience, which you know you're going to need. Right then. Oh! I need to wear the necklace. You know what? That makes sense. Doesn't it now? Needing to wear the necklace. That's going to give us the ability to prevent the traps. Why didn't I think I would need to wear the goddamn trinket? I admit, this is bringing back memories. Not of this game in particular, despite the fact I've played this game. It's bringing back memories of just JRPGs for me in general. Most JRPGs I've played in the past were always, you know, turn-based combat. action combat like this was very... Well, I don't remember having turn-up action combat like this, really. Apart from, like, games like Ratchet and Clank. So this is quite nostalgic for me. Even if it's not quite... It's nostalgic, but different, if that makes sense. Does anyone ever get the feeling where you get that feeling you play a game and it's just nostalgia, but there's also no good reason for it to be nostalgic? Bye-bye to your annoying little trap there. Let me through to the other places. Wow, not bad, Rico. Not bad at all. Your family is awesome. I wonder who set the trap, though. Was it those two punks? I mean, they seemed pretty strong, but this was pretty sophisticated magic. There's no way either of them could be that good. Not that I'm one to judge, I guess. Lucia? Hi, who are you? Ah, Roy! Roy? Was it her, Roy? Well, it's good to see you're still in one piece. Ramona! Boy, am I glad to see you two. I was starting to get worried. Wait, isn't Roy is one of the characters in Smash Bros? Is that this Roy, or is that a different Roy? I don't think you're the one who should be worrying here. Honestly, you have no shame at all. Well, this is a fine how do you do. Don't you dare interrupt me when I'm talking to you. You're just an apprentice. You weren't even able to be in the search party to begin with. You practically forced your way in. So what in the world made you think it was okay to go wandering around the demon stronghold alone? I was trying to get some combat experience. I mean, I'm here, so I'd kind of like to be useful if push comes to shove. Besides, Father Superior gave me permission, so I don't know why you're on my case. I followed protocol. Combat experience, my ass. You did this because Lady Ray and Lady Fina are in here somewhere, and you know it. Whenever those two are involved, you completely lose sight of reality. You don't think, you just act. I'll bet it never even crossed your mind that this little stunt of yours might have Commander Galleon and Ramona worried sick. An apprentice should behave like an apprentice, damn it, not like some Board pioneer. But you're still just a novice yourself. And you're only 1 year older than me. When are you going to stop treating me like a little kid? When you stop acting like one? What was it you wrote on your enrollment form when asked why you wanted to be a knight? Because I love Ladies Ray and Fina? Shut up, shut up, shut up! Alright, that's enough out of you two. I know that you practically grew up together, but this is neither the time nor the place for your little schoolyard quarrel. We didn't grow up together. Well, whatever the case may be, you need to consider your surroundings. We're here for a common goal, and we need to work together. We'll do a better job of finding the goddesses if we can all cooperate and coordinate. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry. Now, right as we're walking in, you were mumbling something about two punks setting a trap. Would you mind filling us in on the details? Oh, sure. You explained everything that happened since her arrival in the tower. You know, killing a bunch of demons, finding two a-holes, killing an archdemon, rescuing a sorcerer. Why would anyone else be looking for the goddesses? We could have a real situation on our hands here. We should discuss this with Father Shion at once. I'm also a bit concerned about Rico Gemma. I understand he's in a safe room, but he's still injured and alone. Yeah, that's a good point. I think you and I should attend to him, Roy. As for you, Lucia, I believe you've had enough training for one day. I want you to return to home base immediately. But once Rico's safe and secure, we'll be right behind you. Then we can all get our facts straight and formulate a plan of attack. Understood? Yes, ma'am. Don't get sidetracked on your way back to base now. I mean it. Alright, I get it. Are we gonna completely ignore you? Huh. Waiting around at the base tower sounds really tedious. Maybe I'll just explore a teensy bit farther before heading back. Oh, damn straight. Let's go. Ignore the... Ignore the boss. Oh, hey, look. Slimes. You guys took your time to appear in a JRPG. And a chest! Marvelous! Acquired boots! I understand I'm a country hick, but why am I so poor that I don't have boots? And those are some interesting looking knights. But I am a knight myself. I may only be an apprentice, but you are meant to be a full knight. So what does that say about you more than me? Ha ha ha. Level up! Glorious. I want to know what this SP thing at the bottom is. It feels like it's a currency, but... Acquired Beast Medallion. What the heck is this? Gives me the creeps, but it looks like it's part of a larger relief, so maybe it's some kind of key. And also a trap. Oh, is that it? Are you all that this pitiful little trap could be? Look at me, I'm on full health. Just because you dropped healing items for me to be on full health is irrelevant. I'm on full health. You suck. Right then. That there looks like a key of some sort. Or just a plain door. Firmly shut, it doesn't appear to have any sort of keyhole. Noted, I went the wrong way. But I got experience. So can you truly say I went the wrong way? There we go. Open that. Open the door. What kind of place are we gonna end up into next? Ooh. We're climbing the tower. Just keep climbing, just keep climbing. We'll reach the end eventually. Well, that there's a save point. And you know what? I think this is a good place for us to end. Especially as that there looks like a boss fight. So if you want to know what boss we're going to fight next time, you're going to have to wait till next time. For you see, everyone, I'm all out of time for today's episode, so what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today. I've been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.